What's up, guys? Today in Sports for Nerds, Vegeta is about to get knocked out of the Power of Tournament. Look at this crazy phenomenon that's happening. Crazy.
In other news, we have a DBS 1K Bowl happening in Toledo, Ohio.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be a big event with 200 people. And hold on, breaking news.
Breaking news?
Super players.
Ooh.
Super players are going to that event.
All right.
Oh, hold on. Whoa, we have other big YouTube stars from the DBS card game community.
Damn.
Whoa.
Alright, so you better check it out, guys. And it's the biggest prize pool of all time. Awesome trophy.
With the best trophy.
What's up, guys? It's your Super Players back at it again with your host Tony G. And today we have the Terrible Menace, and he's rocking pink. And today the deck profile, you guessed it, if you knew if it was pink, it wasn't some free looking guy, but it was Goku Black. And let's see, let me adjust the card real quick, and it's focusing. There you go. So pretty cool leader. I think he's the underdog leader. He's starting to come up in the competitive scene, and he's starting to do some damage. And let's go right off. So once per turn, if you have 2 or more blue energies, you could place one of your lives as energy. And at the end of the turn, you could choose one of those energies and place it in the drop area. It doesn't have to be the active one, the one you chose. So that's a pretty clutch ability. And when you awaken him, you draw your 2 cards, obviously like any other leader. But cool thing is, if you're at 2 lives or less, you gain the permanent ability of 5k boost and double strike. So when you attack, you draw 1 card, and you could try to go for a game with your leader with that double strike hit right there. So you pressure your opponent. And then, since it's a Goku Rose deck, we have to have this beautiful card right here. The Joyful Strike Goku Black Rose. Awesome ability. When you play him, you may choose to take 2 of your lives and add them to your hand. And if you're at that point where people like to stall you out, awaken. You don't need resolve training in this deck. So we run 1, 2, 3 of those guys. Then we have the Big Daddy, I would call him. Well, he's gonna slice your life away. Not your life, but your energy. So when you evolve Goku Rose, you get to pop 3 energies that your opponent has. So it could be those active cards or those essential cards they need. So if they run those blue-red, pop the red. If you know they're running a blue engine, pop the blue, pop the green, pop the yellow. Whatever cards they need to keep active so they could bring out monsters. So you stall them out purposely by popping those cards they need or the energy they need. So we run 2 of those guys. And the guy that searches out the amazing gods, Universe 10 Supreme Kai GOWASU. So we run, he searches out the top 3 cards, and if it's a god, add it to your hand. So we run 3. And then we have Majin Buu, Baby Buu. We have 4 of them. You already know, you draw when you play him. And then BULMA God Tempter. Cool ability, search out Whis to ramp up your energy. So we run 3 of them. And then Whis himself. If you don't find Whis with BULMA or something like that, use GOWASU to search them out and add them to your hand so you could have the energy ramp up. And then we run 4 of those guys. And then pop those irritating cards that people like to evolve and stuff. Use Energy Boost BEERUS to get rid of it. And we have 2 of them. And if you happen to hit, if you miss, and you happen to find the 10k boost and you need it, with GOWASU, he's a god, he's the making and a god, so you could add this card to your hand also if you need to. So awesome 10k boost when you need it if you don't have it yet in your hand. So we run 4 of those, obviously. And the special beam, SENZU beam, untap 1 energy to tap 2 and get that 5k boost. We run 4. Negate those abilities. Negate those attacks with WHIS'S Coercion. You run 4 of those. And then my favorite card, Objection, to ramp up your energy. So if you don't get Whis out, or you don't get your I would say, yeah, your Whis out pretty much, you use Objection. So you get, I run 2. And then MAFUBA, those killer cards. This is such a killer card. It could cost you a game. It's an irritating card, but it's an amazing card when you play it against your opponent. Negate the attack, and you seal them away for 2 turns. However, their activation or their effect will still go off. So be careful. If there's a BEERUS, be careful. He will still drop your hand. But you stall him out for 2 turns. And to spice it up a little bit, we added the BABIDI engine. Yes, it's blue, but we added some red to make them purple. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, but we have BABIDI right here. You guys already know this card is so broken. We run 3 of these guys. If you play him, you could search out any red card that's 25,000 or less and play it. And obviously, since we're running BABIDI, we have to have a red engine. We have JIREN. Pop those active cards, get that 10k boost, get rid of those annoying cards. If you're playing against a cell player, boom, easy out right there. Anybody that likes to use those blockers, use it, kill it. So they don't even get to use the blocker effect. We run 2 of those guys. And then the spammer, GOTENKS, get your tokens out. If you have 4 or less cards in your hand, double strike him and your token. So you're really pressuring your opponent with this deck, especially with the double strike, triple strike, double strike, and popping them. So you're constantly doing some crazy combos right there. And you're getting rid of their resources to, like, ASAP. You need to get rid of them ASAP because it could cost you a game. So we run 3 GOTENKS. And then to pressure your opponent more, if they have a battle card out there and you want to pop it, go for it. This guy takes away 2 of their lives. So either go for a game or go for their battle cards. And your opponent's going to want to negate him no matter what if they have a battle card out there. And we run 2. And those people that like to spam out 15,000 beaters, like those cooler decks or any of those blockers, we run 2 Champas. Cool thing, you can search him out with GOWASU because he's a god still. And if you happen to have him in your hand and you're playing a cooler deck or token deck, whatever you need to get rid of, use him. I love this card. He's my MVP. He's won me many tournaments. And this is a solid deck build. It's been winning. I've gone top 8 with this and gotten those pretty sick promos. And thanks to that sick promo, that's because I was like running a different deck. But now that I've completed with the promo cards right here, with this beautiful card, this is one of the most demanded card, to be honest. This card right here. This is like a $60 card. Almost 80 if you're trying to get the hollow one. But people want this guy because he's just amazing to self-awaken. And just, it's crazy good. Crazy good if you're running a Goku Black deck or a Zamasu deck. And there you guys have it. If you like this deck, hit it up in the comment section. If you don't, hit it up in the comment section. Give us some tips. What would you take out? Because I feel like this is a solid build. But if you think it could be even better with a different splash, let us know. Send us your deck profiles and we'll showcase it. And from your host, Tony G, Super Player right here, y'all stay super. What's up, Super Players? It's your host, Tony G. Check out Popo's Kitchen for those super deals. Just use Super Players at checkout for that super discount.